There's someone really screaming up a storm outside right now. And here I am relaxing with a nice warm beverage. A frosty game of Hearthstone. The company of good friends. And a rogue that can't decide whether to play that card or not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. He stealthed me. Ooh, this effigy could be really, really good. Really good. Not necessarily, but it could be. We're still not quite set up for lethal here, but this effigy is probably going to be completely unimpactive. Tauren Warrior probably would have been a better play. Tauren Warrior would have set me up for lethal. Instead, now I'm going to be one short. So that was probably a silly play. I was too excited about the possibility of... I was so excited about the possibility of this! Oh, it's not going to happen. He's not going to attack with that weapon. He is! He's trying to attack face. Yeah, yes, 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 yes!
You are not prepared! The elements will destroy you. You win this one.
Effigy! I knew that was the right play. I didn't for a second doubt that that was the correct play. Oh, he was not prepared. He was not prepared. That is one of the few times I've been happy to see Illidan. Talking politics at parties is how you pick up chicks? Oh yeah, it totally works. Economic theory works as well. I've got some views on the free market that makes the pants melt right off. My own pants, I mean. I take my pants off when I talk economic theory. Does complex mathematical systems work too? I don't know. I don't know how to pick up chicks. Who am I kidding? The only thing I could pick up is my dog's waist. And I do that in little plastic bags. You can't do that with potential dates. They don't like it. Or if they do like it, they're really, really, really good at hiding it. Never know until we try. And it's the hard piece! No. It can't be this early anyway. 2 red rupees so far, though. That's not bad. I don't usually go this far that way, but I wanted that rupee. Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes. Can I get off the screen before the timer ends? Yeah, I did. Wow, that was great. That was really, really great. Do I powder this fairy? You know what? Sure. I mean, we're in a hurry, but I also don't want to die. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I like the breath of life. The sweet breath of life. Call me crazy for saying it like that. That would be fair. Right, exactly. It's funny how many speedruns take advantage of mechanics that are put in games to help compensate for the player doing really, really poorly. It happens a lot in, like, the first mission. Ah, you jerk. It happens a lot. Oh, you double jerks. You're all jerks. You're all jerks. You're 100% all jerks. I hate horse heads. I really do. Even in real life. I don't mind horses, just their heads. I hate them. They're so smug looking. But that's one of the things I love about Link to the Past. There are huge swaths of a large amount of dungeons that's just completely unnecessary. The whole right wing of Ganon's tower has nothing in it other than locked doors and keys to open those locked doors. You never need to go into it at all. But it's a massive, useless part of the dungeon. Even in 100%, you don't have to go in there. There's nothing in there. Believe me, there's nothing in there. You don't have to check. Don't go looking. There's nothing. Trust me. No, you're being suspicious. I'm not being suspicious. You're being suspicious. At least we kill a vulture with it. That was kind of fun. PB is still possible. Still very possible. Especially with a gold. That means not only did we save the maximum amount of time that we could save in that segment, we also saved an additional little bit of time. Now we're losing all of that, a little bit additional time. Now we're losing even more of it. All according to plan. It's a bad plan, but it's all according to plan. From what I understand, catheters are incredibly painful. That was an inflection due to a skeleton hitting me in the face. I wasn't overemphasizing how painful it is. It's just, you know, one of those things, I'd rather never need one, so I would also rather never use one recreationally. Sounded like you were talking about recreational catheters? I am. Recreational is perhaps the wrong word. I just meant non-medical. I couldn't figure out another way to describe that. Recreational. Would cosmetic catheters be better? Voluntary. Okay, I suppose that could be a good word as well. Casual. There's medical-grade catheters, there's formal catheters, there's casual catheters, the ones you wear with jeans, or jammies, like I'm wearing right now. Why, what did you do last night? Something goofy, I bet. Go to a party, read a book, go to bed after having a nice dinner. Yeah. Bet you couldn't even do that with a medical-grade catheter. Alright, we gotta stop talking about catheters. There comes a time, and it's now, that we need to stop talking about catheters. What about a catheter for your catheter? Well, if I went on Pimp My Catheter, I'm sure that's probably what I would end up with. Dude, you obviously like catheters because you have a catheter. So here's 4 more catheters. Bye. This show would probably get canceled. But who's to say we can't try, right? Right. Standard social etiquette dictates that any one conversation may only have 5 minutes worth of catheter discussion. Until it just reaches, what I like to call peak catheter point. Which is, also the first mountain I climbed when I got into, free climbing when I was a teenager. Peak catheter point. It was a little bit redundant. It was actually Mount Peak Catheter Point. Rock. Cliff. Craig. And, it was pretty easy. Pretty easy, I gotta say. It was a double black diamond, which means something different than it does in skiing. Triple black diamond is actually the easiest form of free rock catheter climbing. This doesn't count toward the catheter time, right? We're talking about fake mountains. This is not technically toward that 5 minutes of catheter talk. Maybe we stop talking about catheters for real this time. You know, I couldn't gloat. You know, I don't want to make people think... Like, you never want to be in that situation where you pass yourself off as an expert in catheter mountain climbing. And then someday you're like on a plane or something and someone collapses and everybody says, "Oh no, is anyone a catheter climbing mountain doctor?" And like everybody looks at you and you're like, "Uh-oh." And then you have to like fake it and some poor woman dies. I'm not going down that road. Not again. Streamers like to do that thing of, like, talking about something for, like, 10 minutes and then being like, "Okay, guys, we seriously need to drop it now." You all are taking it a little bit too far now, not me. I'm a perfect little angel. My grandma said. Grandma said there'd be days like this, days where I was a perfect little angel, and she was right.